back to my channel. So I'm not wearing my glasses at the moment just because I put some mascara on and I don't want it to transfer to my glasses. But I'm going to be doing a kind of wear test of a few new makeup items that I recently got. I'm very excited about, so I'll show you guys what those makeup items are right now. So the first one that I try out, where is it at? It is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Pencil. Then I try out the new Makeup Revolution Concealer, which is very hyped about, as well as the Makeup Revolution Banana Powder. And then one more, I'm trying out the highlighter, the Ciate Glow 2 highlighter that I got from my Ipsy bag. If you guys want to see how these products wore throughout the day and what I thought of them, then just keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to start off with is this Glam Glow product right here. Like I was saying, I will do an up close on all of these products. I do have a little breakout right here, but I do have some like breakout treatment on it, and my hands are clean because you always want to start off with your hands clean, and wow, that totally just came out super fast. So I've gotten this, ooh, it smells good. I always like to smell stuff before I put it on my face, and that's kind of a lot because it came out fast. But I have not moisturized my face yet after I got out of the shower. So I've gotten this a few times in my some of my beauty subscription boxes, and I just end up not using them. Like, you know, gave them away. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give this a shot. And if you have not seen my Glam Glow video, definitely go check that out. I will link that right above for you guys. I show you guys a little value set they have. So, and it's crazy. I usually never break out, and of course I had to get one like right here. But my skin does pretty well, but obviously like girly time. But that gave a very glowy look to the face. I'm not quite sure if you guys can see that. That's nice. It makes my face feel hydrated. It's a little tacky, which is actually really good because that will make for a nice base for my foundation. It does kind of leave a little bit of a residue on your hands, so I always have a thing of baby wipes right by me. I do want to fill in my pores a little bit, so I'm going to go in with this NYX pore filler, and I have used this a few times, but I'm not quite sure. That was like, you definitely want to shake it up before you put it on because that seemed a little bit oily. It does seem somewhat to fill in your pores, but it's nothing like amazing. I was using the L'Oreal kind, but for some reason, so I was using this kind, the Magic Perfecting Base, which I've said is really amazing, but I just feel like for some reason it's not really working that great anymore, so definitely not expired. But we're gonna do my brows now while I let that soak in. Again, like I said, it's weird for me to have a breakout, so don't mind that. We'll be covering it very soon. So the new eyebrow product I want to try out is this Maybelline product right here. This is in medium brown, and this is to pretty much just be able to help you make it look like you have hairs up front, which I totally need. My eyebrows really don't grow in. I know I don't pluck my eyebrows unless it's right here. I never pluck in between. If you guys were ever wondering that, like, why does she pluck her eyebrows like that? I totally don't. For some reason, my eyebrows just don't really grow in that much anymore. Gotta take a sip of my OJ. Okay, let's see how this works out. My hands are still a little bit slick. Oh, that's really cool. That's what the brush looks like. Okay, we're gonna see if this works. If not, I'm wiping it off and we're going to use my other brow stuff. So it's weird. I'm like hunching over to look in my mirror and making sure that I'm in view. So let's do this. First, I'm going to outline my eyebrows like I usually do. So this is definitely, you know, it's like a pen. And I know this is not really how you're supposed to use it, but this is how I fill out my brows. So it created that, you know, I did that pretty well. We're gonna see if it does like hair-like strokes. Oh, you're supposed to do it this way, duh. I feel like mine is dried out. Okay, well, I definitely feel like mine is dried out. Or maybe you just have to push really hard on it, because I got some stuff out right there. There we go. I don't want it to be like all the way out there. I don't know. Let's do the other brow real quick. I'm gonna try to fill in some hairs right here. I'm not quite a fan of the color, and like I said, I feel like mine must be dried out or something, so we're gonna go ahead and wipe this off. I'm gonna do my brows normally how I do it. If you guys want to see a brow routine and what I use, then let me know, but I'm gonna do that off camera, and we'll be back to test a few other products. So far, not so good. Okay, I just wet my beauty blenders, so we're gonna try the concealer out right now. So the concealer we're trying out is this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour, which is pretty cool because you can get like a darker shade to use for like a contour color. But since I already primed my face and that has set in, I am going to go ahead and do my concealer. So it's got the doe foot applicator, which is awesome. And then I'm just going to conceal where I usually conceal. Heard a lot of great things about this concealer. So far it doesn't seem as... Okay, I'm pretty shocked with the coverage so far with how light the consistency is. Like it's not a thick concealer. Now let's blend this out. I'm going to use my my black beauty blender. Oh, holy crap, that does have really good coverage. Sometimes if you get a really good concealer, you can just use it as a foundation. Kind of just like the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. When I had that, I used it as a like all over face like foundation, and it worked great. And then I was so excited once they came out with a Tarte foundation. I tried the illuminating one, not the moisturizing one or whatever, and it was the worst foundation I've ever used. So as you can see, I still have redness peeking through right there from this dang breakout. So I'm going to dab a little bit more over this and see if I can get a little bit more coverage. Absolutely did. Okay, I always bake my face, so I saw that Makeup Revolution had this face powder and I was very excited about it. I swore that I got it in the lighter shade, not the banana shade, because I usually don't use yellow shades like this, but I ordered it online and I'm like, I haven't had time to go into the store and return it. So, and get the other color. So we're just gonna go ahead and use this. I'm gonna use my other Wet Beauty blender, which I don't know, there it is. I'm gonna use a Real Technique sponge and dab this in there. And then I bake underneath my eyes. Got that in my eye and that does not feel good. So this is like, yes, definitely has a yellowish tint to it. So far, if y'all can see, this is definitely a yellowish, it's banana, so that it makes sense. But I would never go towards like a yellowy powder like this. So I'm gonna let that sit a bit and then I'm gonna set the rest of my face with the Stay Matte, which is more of a lighter shade, which will like highlight my face. So far on this powder, not a fan of the color. Maybe once I have all my makeup on, it'll make my makeup look bright. But like I said, usually I use this right here and you can clearly see the two different colors. This is a pale, more of a pale white color. And this is the Stay Matte Mattifying Loose Powder in Translucent by Rimmel. A little more OJ. Okay, highlighter time. I'm not gonna go in with a cream highlighter like I usually do because I just want to kind of have glitter on my eyes and I don't want my highlighter to be like too much. I need to get a Z palette. So this is the Ciate Go-To highlighter. Again, this is what I got in my Ipsy bag, which I absolutely love. And it is a gorgeous highlighter. I'll do an up close on it. I'm going to apply this with the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. This is like one of my favorite highlighter brushes. I just dab a little bit, do a little on my nose. Holy crap, look at that already. Right above my lips. And then going to do, holy crap. Damn, not sure if y'all can see that too well. But you only need a little bit of this. Holy crap, that is so freaking pretty. So I did realize that in one of my videos, I think your name is Victoria. I'm really bad at remembering names, but they asked which, I was wearing a very bright colored eyeshadow and I wanted to come on here really fast and show you guys what palette it was. It was this one right here, the one with all the really pretty colors. I did tell her that, so these are the very pretty colors. It was the video that I showed you guys, the one that I did the update on my giveaway for, and I just can't talk today. I did a Instagram video on like a mini tutorial on that look, and then I told her that I put that up there. She said that she doesn't have an Instagram, so I realized when I do little mini videos like makeup tutorials like that, I will start posting them to YouTube as well, because I realize some people do not have Instagram. So if you want to see how I got this eyeshadow look right here, I will post the little mini video probably right after or right before this video, so definitely go check that out. And anyway, I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, so the giveaway winner is, I'll contact you guys, tell you guys when I ship out the box and all that, but I did choose a giveaway winner. If they do not contact me within 48 hours, I will be choosing another winner. But again, that's what the highlight looks like. Looks like super pretty. I really, really like it. So far it's holding up. So right now the time is, hold on one second. The time is 11:15, if y'all can see that. I'm going to be wearing this as long as possible, and I'll come back and show you guys at the end of the day how it looks. And yeah, so far so good. I got my mirror right here so we can look. All right, so definitely very dewy on my face. Highlight looks good. The concealer did not crease. Wore off some of my chin because, of course, I touch my face, like my chin, all the time. But I was just sitting down playing D&D for the last, so it's like a 6-hour update. I'm actually going to be wiping it off now. So I don't think that setting powder does really well with keeping you matte. And I didn't really use that much concealer on my forehead either. So maybe this is the illuminating primer that I used. I think I forgot to mention that in the beginning that I'm using that. But obviously I used it, and maybe that is what is making this, like, my face a little bit more dewy, because I haven't used an illuminating, what is it? A Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. Yeah. Wear alone or layer with your favorite foundation. Can also be used on the neck in décolleté. So yeah, maybe that is what kind of made me dewy, which I feel like this would be great to use with a matte foundation if it's like too matte for you. Maybe you can even like mix it in with your foundation. I think I can continue using it, see how I like it. But again, I got super, super dewy. It was pretty hot, kind of hot in their house, like not too hot. But yeah, so overall, I really like the concealer so far. I'm gonna continue using it, see how much more I like, and I'll give you guys an update later on. I'm not a fan of the face powder at all. That's definitely going back. And the brow pencil also was meh. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, or if you guys want me to do any get ready with me's, then definitely let me know. Be sure you hit that subscribe button, also a thumbs up button, and hit that bell button so you see more of my videos when I actually upload. And if you are the giveaway winner, like I said, be sure that you contact me, even if it's a message down below or some way I can contact you within 48 hours. If not, I do have a second winner that I will be picking. So hope you guys have a good day. Bye.